of our Season 4 regular Rumble season. That was way too much intro. Anyway, this is Session 0 for the last regular game before the championship. So this game will determine who our 8th hero, our 8th champion of Season 4 for the Roguelike Rumbles is. It will be one of these 4 here. And then we will immediately launch ourselves into championship elimination rounds for the Champions Cup match happening in January. But, first things first, this game. These heroes. I am Lady Destiny, your sorceress supreme, your hostess with the mostest, and I am actually this month's Dungeon Master. Instead of just hosting Session Zeros, as I do frequently through the year, I will actually be at the DM's table. It's very fun. I will get to throw these 4 heroes into a devious dungeon of my own making. So, without further ado, we'll drop media res straight into every adventurer's favorite tavern, the Roguelike Tavern. It is mid-afternoon, and on the new hours, that does mean that the tavern is open. But you know, like just freshly opened for those early afternoon hours. Although I guess, oh wait, let me actually do math. If you all need a long rest, I lied. It's mid-morning. So nobody's there except, you know, Magnus Bolt Thrower, who's in the back doing like taxes or something, because even in a fantasy world we can't escape those 2 promises, death and taxes. So nobody's at the bar when you all arrive, but I would love, as I always do, I would love everybody to roll initiative for me, just to determine who gets there fastest. All right, anyone in the, we'll say 18 or higher region? Ooh, all right. 101, what'd you get?
18.
Ooh, Monroe.
A filthy 20.
Ooh, okay. So Monroe, 101. Who was in the, anywhere, whatever, 18 to 12? Great, okay. Oh, what'd you get, Reginald?
14.
Oh, 14.
I got a
was like
14.
4.
15.
15, okay. So Monroe, the 101, Gerard, and Reginald. So the door swings open to the Roguelike Tavern, and Monroe, as you walk in, please describe yourself for everyone.
Yeah, of course. The first thing you hear is spurs and the jingle of spurs and the clunking of cowboy boots as she's walking through. She's wearing these very washed out jeans that are probably hand-me-downs at this point, a dark brown vest, and her hair is this kind of fiery red, but it cascades down her back in a braid. And she's tan skinned. She's got a few freckles. Definitely, you can tell she's seen some better days, but she's definitely in the thick of it all.
Well, as you walk in, are you familiar with the Roguelike Tavern? Is this a place you've been before, or are you kind of scoping it out as you come in?
Kind of scoping it out. I've heard about it through previous travels, but I've never been here before.
Incredible. As you come in, Magnus just kind of pokes his red dragonborn head out from the back and just goes, Rumblers, you can just sit at the bar. If you need something, let me know, but accounting sucks.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it, that's for sure. And she's gonna go and saddle up to the bar.
Incredible. You gonna behave yourself there?
Yes, I am gonna have like probably a gold piece that I'm like going from one finger to the other, kind of just watching, waiting, listening.
Great. So as you know, fiddle with your gold piece there, the door swings open once again, and as you turn, you see entering the 101. Could you please describe yourself?
It's a slight Warforged walks in, and he's built out of what appears to be like marble plates, just immaculately sort of beautiful construction. It's almost like someone built a statue in order to put it in motion. Um, and he has this sort of like dark countenance about him, and he begins to survey the bar, and he's muttering under his breath, "So this is where he was. Hmm.
Oh, Monroe, are you gonna say anything, or are you gonna let him just walk in?
I'm gonna casually turn and be like, "What the hell? Where, what are you even going on about?"
You, have you seen the most beautiful warforged to ever walk these parts? My brother was here. He entered the roguelike rumbles. I have been searching for him ever since.
No, I ain't never seen anybody like that. No. Sorry to disappoint.
Thank you. And if anyone else is in here, the 101 would continue to ask rather bluntly that exact same question.
There is no one else in there. I think you'll also get a kind of cursory glance from Magnus, though. He'll kind of roll his little chair out from the back kitchen area, so the kitchen door kind of swings open, and you just see, red scaled dragonborn with like glasses and a big hoodie on, just kind of going, "Do you need anything? Are you good?"
You, there. Have you seen the most immaculate, beautiful warforged to ever grace these parts? My brother, the 405. He entered the roguelike rumbles and has not returned.
Oh God. Was that like 2 years ago?
Oh, you couldn't forget this face. You must not have seen him.
Well, I do help coordinate the intro and every battle, so I'm sure we met. But why don't you ask Salita about that? She's got all the record keeping. She'll be here soon.
Okay, I will ask Salida.
He'll just kind of roll back and go back to doing taxes. End of the
He's going to
year,
go
it's an
around.
awful time of year. Yeah, he's gonna go around where?
He's going to try his best to investigate for clues
Okay.
about the 405.
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
but
Roll a investigation.
I was gonna say, this is a thing that maybe he's seen someone do before, and he decided today will be the first day he tries it.
Okay, then roll with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's gonna be even worse.
This
Great.
is your first ever investigation check.
Actually, that's pretty good. 14.
Okay. Um, so obviously your brother had been in a fight, and the rumbles are broadcast across the magical orb network. So homes are often equipped with a home orb or a hob. Is this the kind of thing you would have? Would you have watched a rumble?
That's a good question. Um, I'm sure I had seen it in one of these sports pubs.
Oh, of course, where everybody's
Yeah.
gathered around the big orb to watch the
Yeah, I
game
believe the
together.
101 attended for other reasons, but it was on in the background. So
Incredible. So then, yeah, uh, I think, well, the area that you'd come in from is, of course, decorated with the pantheon of champions from Rumble's previous. So I think the only thing you'd really see that would kind of like give you any indication of your brother's presence would be the champion portrait for the person who won that game, which I definitely know, and it's gonna come to me as soon as I check the roster.
it was this. I'm sure I see a familiar monk.
Yes, yes. Uh, oh God, yes. Of course. Oh God, I knew that. A tiefling monk, of course.
Yeah.
With a certain vibe to them, a je ne sais quoi, if you will. For people who need the fourth wall broken, that would be the same player as Monroe. 2 years ago, Kimura Loverenth, a tiefling monk, actually one of the first monks to ever win the Rumble. So yeah, so you would see an incredible portrait of, I believe it is her with her hands outstretched, hanging in the Gallery of Champions. Anything else?
I think the 101 stares at that and then sits down and patiently waits for the next person to ask a question about, but directly underneath that image.
Well, there's in the entrance the foyer, if you will, the little door entrance of the Roguelike Tavern. There's that little table area where people scatter their business cards, and that's under the Wall of Champions. So there's a little chair right there, usually used by the bouncer. But since the tavern isn't open yet, no bouncer is there, so you can have a seat while you wait.
They do so.
And then in walks Gerard. Please describe yourself.
Yeah. So it's okay to be intimidated by how handsome and cool I am. Most people are. Uh, but I also
Do you
have
say this out loud as you walk in?
just the part about it's okay to be intimidated, but the second half is on the inside.
Cool.
Because I obviously see the 101 sitting there and I just want him to be at ease.
Sure.
Them to be at ease that, it's okay.
And what does the 101 see?
Uh,
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's a Gerard. Give us a
oh,
physical description if you will,
Yes,
please.
yes. So I am Gerard is a drow, uh covered in various tattoos and piercings. He is a bard, so he is equipped with his musical instrument, uh dressed in black and red. Not today. This is a placeholder jacket. Anyway, dressed in black and red, just an intense brooding, but also like approachable
Yeah.
if you want.
Charisma.
Mm-hmm.
101, are you intimidated or charmed?
yeah, the 101 does a take for a second and thinks, "Is that my gorgeous brother?" And then thinks, "No, this must be another gorgeous.
Oh
My
my.
brother wasn't a drow."
I'm just gonna put out a fist to give like a bump as I pass by. Just, casual. Boom. Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. How's it going? Just, all right. That works too. Cool. That was weird. Nice to meet you.
So you get turkey
Have you
applied
seen
to
my brother?
Warforged.
And then he goes into the same thing.
No, I don't think so, man. I don't think
Well,
so.
he was in the.
So I assume you go and join Monroe at the bar.
Yes, I saddle up and I casually sit, and then we kind of maybe make eye contact, and I just go, "Hey,"
Hi.
and now I'm gonna mind my business because I'm also mysterious.
Oh, of course. Do you think you are both mysterious and stealthy?
Stealthy? No, not me.
Uh, I think you'll get even less attention from Magnus just because at this point he's annoyed that he has to keep greeting people as they come in. I think they're just like a hand's gonna stick out that kitchen door and be like, "If you need me, I'm in the back. But if you don't, Salito will be there in a minute." He can't see that because it's just his
Oh,
hand.
right. I gave you a thumbs up.
Heard. Thank you. Last but certainly not least, Reginald, could you please describe it as you walk into the tavern? There's a Warforged sitting directly as you enter, and these two other
Before
figures at the bar.
Reginald even enters the room, you can clearly hear his iconic laugh as a 6 foot gif steps into this thing. Each step clanks against the floor as his pure weight lands onto the tavern floors. You see his large wicker safari hat break the plane of view before the rest of his body as a corncob pipe protrudes out, and then the rest of him dressed in black, long black jacket, only decorated with multicolored handkerchiefs and things like a cowboy would have. Slung along his back is this long wooden rifle looking thing. On his hip is a scimitar, and he has also a long wooden kind of a blow dart attached to his hip. And as the door closes, he lets out another I have returned for what is truly to be mine!
At this, Magnus will come running out. And there's a look of both excitement and fear. Just like, I knew you were coming back. Do you need any, hello everyone, the new folks, great. I can get drinks if you need. Reginald, are you okay?
I am better than okay. I have learned to not pull back from the hunt this time. I am here for one reason, and that is my trophy. So I don't need any libations. What I need is directions to where the winner's circle is.
We love the bloodthirsty attitude on you. The rest of you folks, can I get you anything? Waters, drinks. We'll get whatever you want to order for dinner sent down to your green rooms. What can I help you with?
I'll just take an ale if you got the time.
Water for me. Gotta stay hydrated.
101 runs up to Reginald and says, "You know where the winner's circle is? I also need to find the winner's circle."
You will find it after I do, good sir.
Then you'll show me the way.
I certainly will show you a way.
Show me now. I'm looking for my brother.
Okay. Let's accept Reginald. He's gonna reach behind.
Reginald, not in the bar. You know the rules.
I'm following instructions, but if it is to, I will follow your instructions, oh tavern keeper. I will show you where the winner's circle is. I assure you it will be where I'll be standing at the end of the rumble.
Yeah, okay. Here's the ale for you. Here's a water for you. And then he just yells to the back, Selena! And this tiny little halfling woman comes running out. Reginald, you probably recognize her as Lady Destiny's assistant. Small, kind of mousy hair tucked up in a bun, always with a long silvery wand stuck through it. She's got a pile of papers, notebooks, and she's just instant. The sense of frenzy follows her wherever she goes. Heroes, oh, wonderful, you are all here. Okay, great. We are going to get down immediately to the training room. Reginald, so good to see you again. We're so delighted to have you back. We'll do the paperwork in your green room, so we're going to skip that, and you all just follow me. And she will go to the other side of the bar where usually tables and a high table and chairs are. But for Rumble nights, it's always cleared away, as that is where the entrance to the Rumble arena is. And she'll tap it lightly with the wand in her hair before putting the wand back, and an opening reveals itself in the wall with the spiral stone steps you all can descend. Unless anyone protests, you can follow Salida as she takes you down these stairs. Wonderful. As you all follow behind, she leads you about halfway down, and as you spiral down these stairs, the air gets colder. There's also a rising scent of blood and rust, and that like brimstone sulfurous scent that those of you who have been in magical combat before recognize as a lingering scent that happens when magic is cast, particularly battle magics. But she leads you to a training room that's fairly standard. It's been there for years, as far as anyone knows. Padded walls, racks of old weapons, jumping blocks, what have you. The kind of stuff you'd find in a really beat up old gym plus magical combat. And in the center of the room is everybody's absolute favorite little guy, just a little straw dummy, 2 sticks, one for the arms, one for the head and body. And she will point her wand at this and say, well, as you all know, the first thing, of course, is to have you demonstrate for those at home, and she'll gesture up to a little recording orb that is in the corner of the room, which will record your interactions in this training space. Just one of you at a time, take your turn and just show off whatever ability you would like the home folks to see, so that they know who they're going to cheer for when they either come to the Rumble or watch it on their home orb. Who would like to go first?
I think the champion from previous should go first.
Oh, well, he wasn't actually a champion, so he hasn't won yet.
Oh,
We're hopeful.
What a
Maybe third time's the charm.
shame! What a shame.
Yes, I
Maybe third time.
decided to put on a good show. So let me do that again for you. As Reginald slowly walks away, as far away from the dummy as possible. I'm assuming it's a fairly small room, somewhere between 60 and 320 feet. He'll walk as far back as possible.
You can get about 60 if you tuck yourself in one of the corners of the room.
Yeah. Reginald will take out his rifle It's very shiny, very pristine. Feels like it's well crafted, kind of a rare rifle. And he'll just kind of point it at it and just. He has a monocle on, by the way. Just kind of uses the monocle and lines up and goes, watch this. And we'll shoot twice in rapid
Great.
succession. One dirty 20, followed by. That's a natural one, but that's okay. But he's gonna use surge, action surge, just to do it again.
Real quick though, what does a nat 1 do on your particular weapon? Do you have a misfire table or do I need to pull one up?
You have to pull one up. Let's see.
All right, roll me another d20, please.
Why would you do this to me? Oh,
Because you rolled a nat 1, my friend.
look, it's been a long day for Reginald.
I know.
That's 11.
All right. So the bullet, it doesn't totally misfire. It just delays fire. So your first one hits absolutely wherever you were aiming, head or chest.
Always head.
Great. Dead center of the head absolutely explodes. Thank you, Zoom, for the auto thumbs up. It did it. Roll some damage on that real quick before we do your third, just to see how spectacularly this dummy's head flies apart.
17.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So you all watch as just perfect, dead on, center of the head shot explodes this dummy's head. Cracks of wood and hay and fabric fly. The second one, it's a delay fire, so it's not a full misfire, but it definitely doesn't fire exactly when you mean to, and there's a little ricochet in your shoulder action before it fires basically to the left ear of where the head would have been if it still existed. But go ahead, roll that surge then.
I did. That would be a 21 and a 31.
Yeah, though I mean those hit. I assume now we're going for chest shots.
Yeah, chest shots. The first one that actually, the 21, which is a regular hit, is that's going to be 24 points of damage.
Yep.
And then because I rolled a 19 to get that 31, that would be a crit. And so let me just roll that really quick. And that would be it's double dice.
Okay, you don't even need to roll it. You all just watch as so the first shot perfectly explodes open the chest. Again, fire of hay flying everywhere. The little cloth body rent open and asunder. And this kind of exposes it, because he shot for where the heart would be, but that's not where the center of a dummy is. But it does expose then that wooden pole in the center, so that then the next shot goes directly through the cross center of the arms and body poles and just blows that to bits to where there's poles going in 4 directions. Absolutely spectacular. And this little room, if it didn't have those padded walls, your ears would be in pain from the ringing, thunderous crack of this rifle. Meanwhile, Salida is like just applauding on the back of her little oh my god, what's the word for the file folder clip thing? Am I having a seizure?
A clipboard?
Clipboard.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Wow.
Thank
You. We're all having a late day. She's just wildly applauding with the back of her clipboard. Reginald, see, this is why we're so excited to have you back. It's fireworks. That's great. And she just pulls out that little wand and swings the dummy back together.
Well, you saw my firepower. How about you, my gunslinging friend?
All right. If everyone else is all right with that, I go next.
By
Wonderful.
all means.
Yeah.
Wonderful. She's going to pull out one revolver, one pistol, do a little spin, and shoot 3 times as she as well does action surge.
Incredible.
That's a lot of numbers. That's a 24 and 19 and a 17.
Yeah, all of those hit. Only the first with a similar precision to Reginald, but which parts of the body are you aiming for with these three shots in quick succession?
It's going to be right in the chest, like boom, boom, boom.
All for the same space?
Yep.
Incredible. So you all watch as in a less flashy but much more precise style, this other gunslinger essentially fires directly at where the dummy's heart would be. And so instead of this explosion of fire and cloth and hay, it's a neat explosive hole through the first one, and then each bullet after goes exactly through the same space to where there are no additional holes left in the dummy's body. That, my dear, that is clean and precise. And if that were a real body, I'd hate to think about getting hit in the heart 3 times.
That was sick.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, I do have quite a bit of practice, and that's going to be 34 damage in total.
Yeah. Well, then I guess the question is really on you. We can retcon this if you'd like. For that level of damage, would you like to rather destroy, or would you like to show off the precision and actually go through the same hole?
I'd like to go through the same hole. Enough that, like, looking past it, it damages the wall beyond it.
Oh, absolutely. So those racks of weapons behind, one of those is just absolutely splintered apart. So instead of an explosion on the dummy, it's actually the clatter of this rack behind the dummy that then got hit with 3 bullets in quick succession. So, like, you know, old scythes and swords and spears are like clattering to the floor with bullet holes in them.
Hey, are you doing anything later, or
Wouldn't you like to know? And she's going to spin them back and put her weapons in her holsters.
damn.
Incredible. Well, my friends, Gerard, the 101, which of you would like to follow?
You were at the tavern when I arrived, so you're welcome to go first, my dude.
The 101 is like speechless right now. Uh, just sort of watching everything that's happened. If Gerard has any desire to go first, the 101 would be comfortable going last.
Sure, I'll go.
Okay.
So I step up. I have a scimitar. I give a little tip of my scimitar to my other fellow scimitar wielder, Reginald, just out of like respect, being like, "Yo, scimitar club." I also pull a dagger because I have dual weapon wielding, and I do a fancy like knife flipping thing that I can't do in real life. That's
Sure.
why it's a role-playing game. Um, and I take in a breath, and then I go, "Ooh, ah!" And then I roll, do a really fancy flourish, and chop, and then I backflip and throw the dagger.
Are you giving yourself bardic inspiration for these strikes?
Well, no,
Wow.
that was called a flourish,
Oh,
which is
okay, gotcha.
kind of like bardic inspiration. But bardic inspiration is for other people. This fancy
Fair.
flourish is for me.
Yes. I was like, I'm just trying to get the singing in there, although Zoom didn't quite pick it up.
Just know that it was a righteous note, viewers at home. Imagine it with the
Incredible.
power of your imagination. And then come to the show if you want to hear it in real life.
There you go.
So let's see. I'm going to roll for the scimitar first.
Cool.
And that is a 25.
Spectacular. Are we doing an upwards swipe or a downwards, like you're reaping the hay?
I'm gonna say it's a down.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, on that first strike alone, well, actually, I guess roll damage real quick.
Yes, of course. Um, oh yeah, so it's a 4 plus 1. So that is a, let me just see how the flourish works, as if it's damage or if the flourish is for the attack. I can expend one of your bardic inspiration and deal extra damage. I'd like to do that.
Great.
Is that a D8
I believe so.
for
For
bardic?
you, yes.
Yeah. Now here is the challenge for my my dyslexic ass. Which one of these is the 8? The one that looks
The
like
one
diamond.
that's yeah,
Yeah.
Two
The
triangles.
Sims thing.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a 15 damage.
Incredible. So you all watch as Gerard does this epic high note, swirls, flourishes, drives the scythe right through the dummy's body. It doesn't quite hit that center point, but it does slice just beneath it. So where the body of the dummy, if it weren't caught up by some of the fabric, it would be completely in half. But it is kind of flopping over. So you're doing a secondary attack with your dagger as the top half falls.
Yes, I did a backflip and then I flicked the dagger.
Great.
Yeah.
Aiming
that-
for the falling top half or for the lower half?
For the falling top half
Spectacular.
before it hits the ground.
Great.
And that would be a 14.
So it's not quite a like a perfect like headshot or whatever, but it does also hit that shoulder that's falling as it goes, and more hay and fabric kind of explode outwards. And you get the same, just little, clipboard applause from Salida. See, this is what we're after, style and firepower.
Oh, did you want the damage or no?
I mean, if you want for flavor to see just how badly it's wrecked, you may, but you've
Thank you. I would
essentially
like-
destroyed it.
I mean, I want to see how badly I wreck shit. It's always a good time. That's an 11.
Yeah. So I mean, as it's falling, it's kind of almost that anime where you all can see in slow-mo of like, then the knife hits, and then more, hay spurts out of the dummy's corpse, and more fabric is torn through as your knife plows, almost pins that shoulder to the floor. Before Salida once again takes out her wand and revivifies the dummy, essentially, as it magic knits it back together, and your weapons are returned to you. Well, the 101, that leaves you, my friend.
And the 101 comes up to Selena and says, "That wand, it can revive things that have been broken."
Oh, yes. I know we haven't done the contracting yet, but you are going to get the same contract as everyone else. You will be automatically resurrected or revivified, or we have the best magical emergency technicians on hand for whatever you need at the end. Our clerics and our paladins are perfectly equipped for even Warforged of your variety. We have an excellent our arcane mechanist on hand. So if you don't come out triumphant, or even if you do but with some battle damage, we will put you back together at the end. Don't worry.
And he says, "So if someone were to lose, they would have been rebuilt."
Oh yeah. Oh yes. No. This is for glory and bragging rights. Death is out there in your real adventures. We would never. No. This is only a fight to the death for the evening, and then you will be put back together.
He's processing something. And then he has no weapons on him, so he goes and grabs the nearest thing. Should I roll for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
He goes and
Give
grabs
me,
the nearest thing on the wall.
Give me a D12.
Okay. Got an 8.
Incredible. Sorry, I'm pulling up a table. It's a mace.
Okay, great. And in
do you
one fell
have-
swoop,
Yeah.
grabs it off the wall and then swings it as hard as he possibly can at the dummy.
Incredible.
That's it.
Yeah. What is your do you have a strength? I'm sorry. If you
Yeah,
already have a weapon equipped, just give me your strength modifier.
I do have weapons equipped, but we can use a different. My strength modifier is +7, and he would be proficient with.
Great. Then we'll
Yeah.
call it a +8. We'll make it a +1 mace.
Okay. That's a 26.
Shit. This mace says 1d6, but I don't think that's appropriate.
Okay.
Let me find a correct +1 mace. Da, 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 da. Yeah, roll 2d6 plus 2 for me.
Okay. That is 10 points of
Okay.
damage.
So look, y'all. It's not that the mace does as much damage as some of your attacks have done, but the heft and the cleanliness of this Warforged grabbing a weapon it has never used before and just mercilessly smashing through this dummy. There is the same crack of metal on wood as the centerpiece is broken and bent in. With this more melee weapon, the padding of the dummy is able to take more of the hit, so it doesn't necessarily explode apart the way it has with some of your attacks. But it looks brutal and nasty. And you think about the way the wooden sticks cracked. How might your sternum crack if this Warforged gets anywhere near you?
The 101 also recognizes that the dummy didn't explode. And this is when the Warforged goes, I've made a huge mistake.
No, it was great.
No,
Yeah,
you destroyed
yeah.
it. I mean, do you want to take a second attack? You can.
Um, and uh, he says, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. Well, that was very good, and I think our viewers at home are going to be so excited about the four of you when you're getting in the arena tonight. But you are going to get, a nice 8-hour long rest, so you can rest, recuperate, polish up your weapons, make a choice if you didn't bring out the weapon you're gonna actually fight with today, whatever you need, and we'll get those contracts signed so you make sure that you will be revivified at the end. No worries there. Yeah. Any other questions before we send you off to your green rooms? Wonderful. Well, Lady Destiny would have come here to greet you all herself, but she is so excited to have all four of you in the arena, and I just can't wait for you to see what's being prepared downstairs. So go off to your green rooms and take a nice long rest. Before you all go, I just want to know, as you head off to your green rooms individually, I would like to hear from each of you of what you're thinking about in that moment, what your motivation is to win in the 8 hours from now as you step into the arena. What will be at the forefront of your mind? And we'll go in the same initiative order from when you arrived. Monroe.
For me, as I'm walking back to my green room, it's very much of I'm this is the start of me becoming the best bounty hunter this world side of the realm has ever known.
Incredible.
So my name will be known.
Glory shall be yours. The 101, what's on your mind?
The 101 realizes that he's entered into a competition that he has not trained for, and now he's just hoping to save face completely. And he's trying to figure out how to get through this competition without completely humiliating himself. And I don't know if he knows that he's allowed to quit or not. I don't think he thinks he can. So this is a little bit like fish out of water moment where he's like, oh no, all of them have superpowers, and I have to be in this. I'm Hawkeye with a bow.
Oh no. Just out of curiosity, there any other, I would say, conflicted feelings as you realize if your brother was revivified at the end and you just haven't seen him in 2 years, something else has happened.
Yes, he is curious about his brother. Part of him right now is just angry at him for not reaching out. But currently, he's like, I need to survive long enough so I can go kick his ass.
Incredible. Gerard.
On the outside, Gerard is pretty passive, whatever. On the inside, all Gerard is thinking is, oh God, I need to not get shot. Don't get shot. Make sure you don't get shot.
No holes in that pretty face.
Yeah. Uh,
Reginald.
Also, it's very important that I win because I promised somebody that I would.
Heard. Reginald.
The biggest smile is on Reginald's face. His eyes a little twitching. He's not quite all there. And all Reginald is thinking is that I will not waste my shot this time.
As the echoes of Reginald's maniacal laugh resonate through the green rooms down below, you all are able to spend your time relaxing, recouping, perhaps training for about 8 hours to be prepared to meet one another next in the arena. My friends, thank you so much for joining us today for this session 0. I would like to go in reverse order so that you can meet the incredible players that will be in this game as these insane and wonderful characters. So, Lamar.
Top of the morning to everybody. I'm Lamar Harris, aka LemarTheConGuy. I am a comedian, singer, actor. I like attention. Whatever attention it comes with is what I'll do. I am in a bunch of things, mostly anime conventions. I play TTRPGs, so follow me, LemarTheConGuy, Lemar the Common Guy.
Hell yeah. Kelby.
Hello. Here, we can take these off now. I'm Kelby McClellan. I am not super well known on the internet. I'm mostly a local theater individual, but I love performing and I love hanging out with all the homies. So super glad to be back. If you want to see adorable photos of the dog that just came in, you can follow me on Instagram. First name Kelby, Kelby, middle name Joe, J-O, and the first 3 letters of my last name, so MCC, Kelby Joe MCC.
Hell yeah.
And I'm in production of the Nutcracker later this month, which you can ask me about if you want. Yeah, it's great. It's an all levels production of the Nutcracker. So some of us are like super fantastic, classically trained ballerinas, and some of us like to dance for fun, like this kid.
And you should go see either the evening show on the 13th or the afternoon show on the 14th, so that then you can be at Pub Sing at night on the 14th. So many of our friends are working on the 14th. Anyway, but yeah, it's a great day for theater in LA. Go wherever you want to be. It's gonna be a good time. Daniel.
I'm Daniel Krause. I am a writer, actor. You'll see me around. I'm doing stuff a bunch of places. Love making weird, underground, fun, interactive stuff. I just wrapped a show in Seattle, an Irish murder mystery, which may tour through here. So keep your eyes peeled for that. If you want to follow me, I'm on Instagram at Krause, Krauseoo. Yeah, I'm always down for anything interactive, fun, and maybe a little offbeat. You probably won't see me ever see me in an adaptation of Hurly Burly, though.
Heard. Kai.
Hi, y'all. I'm Kai. I'm an interactive or immersive actor. I play TTRPGs worldwide. I'm a LARPer, all those good things. I just finished wrapping with Not Scary Farm, playing the Miss Sarah Marshall herself, as well as Ghost Town Alive at Knott's as well. I'm currently filming a couple different things at the moment that are hoping to come into production so you all can enjoy very soon. But yeah, you can find me at Kai's Wonderful Life all over that wonderful internet. Wonderful? I wouldn't go that far, but all over the internet.
Some parts of it. Wherever you are
parts
is
of it.
wonderful.
Oh.
Wherever y'all are. Thank you all for being with us tonight. I am Sarah Durnesque, producer and primary dungeon master for this wonderful weird thing that is called the Roguelike Rumbles. This is bringing us towards the end of our 4th season, and the only reason we are here is because of cool people like you that show up to either catch the Twitch streams or be in person with us at the Roguelike Tavern. So I hope you will do that, because this game is going to be this coming Thursday. When this airs, it will be Tuesday evening, so 2 days from now. Thursday, December 11th, 8 o'clock p.m. PST, live at the Roguelike Tavern. If you come at 7 o'clock, you can do the pre-show quest and earn advantage coins for these cool heroes. But whether you join us in person or online on the Twitch stream, you will be able to participate with health potions, lair actions, and magic items that keep them going and put your put your hand on the scales of fate as we
Some
determine
of
who
us-
the last champion will be. What?
Some of us might need that more than others.
Hey, I'm going to build some cool magic items that might, do things like deflect gunfire, crazy stuff.
You don't need
so
that.
yeah.
No one needs that one.
Yeah, no, they'll be fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm soft. I
Fine.
need it. I'm soft.
Anyway, it's going to be a great game. These are some awesome players. I'm delighted to have them back at the table. I'm pleased to be the Dungeon Master, so I hope you'll come out and join us then. We'll see you then!